It started with a party game, never have I ever. Lainey, my husband Nolan's childhood girl bro, locked eyes with me from across the room, a sickly sweet smile on her lips, plucked a hair from Nolan's, asterisk down there asterisk. The room erupted in laughter. For me, Corinne Davenport, it was the sound of my 2-year marriage cracking apart. Her gaze lingered on me for a moment too long before she finally covered her mouth in mock horror. Oh my god, wifey, I didn't mean to mess things up between you and Nolan. I mean, that's why I waited 2 years after you got married to say anything, you know. The air froze. Nolan reached over and tugged at the strap of her dress. It snapped back with a sharp thwack. Stop talking nonsense in front of your sister-in-law. Lainey clutched her shoulder, laughing as she swatted at him. You're still a pervert, even with your wife watching. The room filled with forced cheer again. Everyone conveniently forgot my discomfort. I could understand. They were probably all drunk. Alcohol poisoning, perhaps, so I smiled, stood up, and poured my glass of deep Cabernet Sauvignon directly onto Lainey's head. She shrieked. Her hands flew up to push me, but before she could leap to her feet, her white top was soaked in blood-red wine. Nolan shot up from his seat. Corinne, are you insane? I let the empty glass drop from my hand. It shattered on the floor. In front of everyone, I held up a single, elegant finger. Never have I ever drenched Lainey Sutton's precious top. The private room fell silent. You could have heard a pin drop. Nolan ripped off his jacket and held it in front of Lainey's chest, his face a mask of fury. She hid behind him, her eyes red with tears. Wifey, even if I said something wrong, you didn't have to get physical. I theatrically covered my own mouth. We're just playing a game. I didn't mean to get physical at all. I mean, I wouldn't have done it if we weren't in the middle of a game, you know. Nolan's face was a thundercloud. That's not how you play the game. Perhaps my stare was too direct. After a few seconds, he looked away, his tone softening. That was all in the past. We were all young and wild once. It's just a game. Lainey loves to joke around. Don't take it so seriously. I picked up my purse from the coat rack. I'm going home now. You can either come with me, or you can stay here and comfort her. In a room full of his friends, I gave Nolan Adler zero face. Lainey clutched the wrinkled jacket, handing it back to him with a show of understanding. You should go, Nolan. Your wife's already this mad. If you stay, who knows who she'll go after next. Her words sent a subtle ripple through the crowd. I beamed. Whoever touched another woman's husband, that's who, even if they said it was a long time ago. The thought was still disgusting. Nolan followed me to the car retrieval, his silence thick with anger. After we got married, there have been no other women in my life besides my mother, Lainey, and I grew up together. She finally came back from abroad for a reunion, and I even brought you with me. Corinne, what more could you possibly be unhappy about? While we waited for the designated driver, he finally broke. After roaring, he slumped, letting out a soft, drunken snore. The parking garage was vast and empty. The driver arrived on a sleek, foldable e-scooter. I forced myself to breathe evenly. Don't argue with a man who's had too much to drink. It's pointless. The next morning, the clanging of a spatula woke me up. Nolan, wearing an apron, beamed at me. Morning, honey, wash up. Breakfast is ready. I made your favorite side dishes. He had a strange constitution. A little alcohol would get him drunk, but he sobered up just as quickly. That's why he begged me yesterday, whining like a big dog. Please come with me, honey. What if I get too drunk and someone kidnaps me? A reunion with his childhood friends. A few extra drinks were inevitable, but I hadn't expected to see the unfamiliar face of Lainey Sutton there. When she saw me, her smile was sickeningly sweet. So this is the wifey. She's so beautiful. Nolan's taste has definitely improved since we were kids. Her very first words to me were a blatant provocation. I didn't respond to Nolan's post-hangover enthusiasm. He followed me, his voice laced with apology. Honey, I'm so sorry. I was drunk and did something stupid yesterday. Punish me however you want. So you remember exactly what you did yesterday? Nolan's expression froze. After a long